Guys, welcome back to the channel. Figured I'd upload all this stuff to YouTube. I was talking about it yesterday. I pulled the seat here out of the 91 Toyota pickup, and what I'm really doing with this video is documenting where everything is attached on the upholstery, because I'm going to take the upholstery off of it and wash it. So this will be a good video for you guys if you guys are doing this job, and you can kind of follow along on the semi restoration, I'd call it just a refresh of this old truck, and just how good a shape this thing is in for 31 years old. I mean, look at this seat. This is like, I didn't clean it or anything either before I turned the camera on. Look at how nice and clean all this is. It's in just perfect condition. It really is. Cables, everything is in its keepers. All this stuff just in really good shape. Even the cords are in good shape. Wires are in good shape. Nothing needs to be re-welded. So yeah, just doing a video on where all the hog ring attachments are. It's very straightforward seat, nothing too complicated. I think there's some internal hog rings on the backrest to attach it to these spines on the other side. But all in all, really straightforward. Here's the seatbelt cutouts. They're hog ringed to the first wire here. They come around, hog ring to the main frame, and then back around here. The same story on this side. Go to wide angle, you can see what I'm looking at here. So we're looking at the ass of the seat over here. So I had mentioned that I think there's some internal rings. I'm pretty sure it's ringed here and it's ringed here, so nothing too critical. But you can see now that it's out of the truck, the staining I'm talking about. I mean, it's such an easy seat to undo and redo. I think it's worth it throwing it in the Speed Queen. So let's take you over to inside of the truck and show you what's underneath. What 31 years of seat covering carpet looks like, and you can really see the wear line. Kind of makes a triangle of how much use this has had. I ran a Carfax on it last night, and it does confirm the previous seller's comments about it being in California. It was actually sold in California in 1989, and it was kept there until 1994, where it was sold to a new owner in Tampa, Florida, and it lived out the rest of its life in Tampa and Plant City. So it's had 3 owners, and then I'm the 4th. So yeah, it's really just makes me happy when you know, take stuff apart and don't find a bunch of rotten rust and problems and hidden issues and things. So it's truly what you see is what you get with these old Toyotas, at least this one. So document the back of it here, and this is just for my reference, just to show where it's ringed. And oh yeah, one interesting thing before I turn the camera off, because this is going to be a very long video. I was looking here, my brother came over earlier, and we were looking at the truck, and we were looking at this toolbox, and I got to thinking, man, they don't make them like this anymore. And I looked up underneath, and look at that. Aluminum Fabricated Products Inc. It's got its own model number. It says it was manufactured in June of 1988. Well, this is a 1989 truck. So I'm thinking this thing came on the truck from the factory like this, or was installed very shortly after. And it's been on the truck its whole life. And it's probably one of the best functioning toolboxes I've ever used. It does not swing or rattle when you're driving. And look at how easy that shuts. You just push this, open, don't have to slam it shut. For 31 years old, 170 some odd thousand miles, they don't make them like that anymore. So that truck's just as reliable as this Toyota. So that box is just as reliable as the Toyota. So that's not coming off. I will be keeping that toolbox on, and I will use it. Just to give a shout out to these guys, I don't even know if they're still in business anymore. I don't even know that name. Stoney's Truck Toppers. So it's pretty cool. I'm trying to think though, actually, did we just see, they're in Perry, Florida, but the truck was sold in California, and I have the Carfax to show its registration history. So I'm wondering, did this company send toolboxes, or did did Toyota come with toolboxes from this company from the dealers back then, and they shipped them all over the place, or did this guy order a toolbox from Florida and install it in California? I don't know, but it definitely lived in. Truck definitely lived in California for 4 or 5 years. What is it? Yeah, 5 years. So interesting, to say the least. Let's look at the firewall, rear firewall. So anyways, guys, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and start taking this down and getting it in the washing machine. I'll get you in the next one.